Hey guys and welcome, it's Reggie here. Today I'm going to be reviewing a different weapon. This is kind of a series, whatever you want to call it. It's the COD Ghosts guide and like I said, weapon guide today. Last episode was the AK-12, wasn't really, but you guys seem to enjoy that quite a lot, so it's been getting more views at the moment and support than some of my series themselves, so I thought, why not do this as a more permanent kind of thing? So that's what we're going to be doing. And now, if it was personally me, I'd be watching these videos anyway. Like, if I get up in the morning, I'd get a bowl of cereal, sit down at my desk and watch these kind of videos anyway. Even if I didn't want a guide, they're just good to watch. So hope you guys enjoy them. If you do enjoy them or they've been helpful at all, then support would be really, really awesome, just to let other people know that they're helpful, and then maybe they'll watch them too. But anyway guys, let's get into this weapon then. It is in fact the Vector, and just one thing I wanted to quickly say is that what I'm going to be doing from now on is having different kind of videos at the end, but also there's going to be a random video which will be the next, so like a secret video for the next episode. So for the next weapon, you guys won't know what that is, and you can click on it. Obviously, you can look on my channel, though, directly to see which ones you want. If there's any you want, just leave them below if you've got a comment. Then you can just do that. But thanks, guys. Let's get into it. So, here we go, then. The first thing to start off with about the stats. So, like I said, stats, and then best class setup, and then valuation. So, about the stats, then, the maximum damage you're going to be doing with this weapon is 45, and then at further ranges you're going to be doing 20 damage. Now, the fire rate is 759 RPM, or rounds per minute, and the mag size, the standard clip you're going to be getting is 32. Now, the start ammo you're going to be also having is 96, which is 3 full clips, but if you have, other maximum ammo, whether it's a perk or whatever, you're going to be getting 192 bullets, so it's a lot more. Now, the head multiplier is 1.5, and I know, as I said to you guys last time, it's not really that important unless you like going for headshots, but there we go. Now, the penetration for this weapon is medium, and the ADS time, or aiming down sight time, is 0.2 seconds, so 0.1 seconds faster than the AK-12. For reloading, then, on an empty clip, it's 3.2 seconds, and when there's bullets still left, it's 2.53 seconds. For recoil, you'll get 65 up, minus 55 to the left, right, it goes 55, and down is minus 35. And the recenter speed is 1400, which is 100 quicker than the AK-12, which I covered last time. Now, the hit spread, I don't know whether to cover this or not, I'm going to do it anyway. So when you're standing, you're going to be doing a minimum of 3 and a maximum of 5. When you're crouching, minimum of 2 and a maximum of 4.5. And when you're prone, it's minimum of 1.5 and a maximum of 4. And lastly, the last two things I'm going to cover is damage over distance. So like I said about the damage before, at up to 18 meters, you're going to be doing damage of 45. And then, considering, guys, that a person's health is 100. And then at 25 meters, you're going to be doing 20 damage. And so it goes from 20 onwards, it just keeps going. So for bullets themselves, then you're going to be expecting at least 3, and then it can go up to 4, and then up to 5, and continuous at 5. So you're not going to be using any more than 5 bullets at all, guys, to actually hit the person. But there we go, guys, that's the stats. Now let's get on to the best class setup. So for the best class setup, then, it's a bit different this time because I actually forgot to print screen my class. So what I've had to do is take a picture of when I went into the actual game and take that instead. So that's why it's different, in case any of you guys are wondering. But here we go. The Vector CRB, I like to use the foregrip with it. It's got to be a bit of recoil. Now you can swap this out if you want for a muzzle brake or something, but I like the foregrip. And a lot of people say this. I am surprised how many people say this. You can use an iron sight if you want, but a lot of people say that the iron sight is a bit annoying. It's a bit too close together. It's not very good. So for that reason, if you guys want to use something else instead, I would definitely recommend the red dot sight with the standard red dot. Sometimes you can go for different red dots, but in this occasion, I would definitely just say the standard red dot. Now, I actually forgot to mention it in my last video. As you saw, I put it as text, but the secondary, lethal, and tactical, I actually, for most of them, don't use anything at all, and I know that's what a lot of the pros, or whatever you want to call them, do, but this is what I do. I don't use secondary, I don't use lethal, and I don't use tactical, because they just require other things, and there's no point. So, for perks then, I've gone straight on to, actually no, sorry, let's do strike package first. So for the strike package, I use the Guard Dog, Trinity Rocket, and Juggernaut Maniac this time, but you can use something else if you want, guys. It's totally up to you. For perks then, though, I go for Ready Up, which is 1 point. I go for Sleight of Hand, which is 2 points, and that, allows you to reload faster. And by the way, Ready Up allows you to get your weapon out faster after sprinting. Now, the next one I use is agility. Now, this is 2 points, and it allows you to run faster, which with an SMG is really good, because SMG is meant for up close. You guys will get where I'm going with this. So the next one is amplify. Like I said, I use this on pretty much all my classes. Basically allows you to hear footsteps louder, and it's just easier. It detects people better. You can hear them, and you know where they are, so you can track them better, and it just allows you to play better, if you want to use that word. So the next one I use is focus, and focus allows you to have less sway when you're aiming down sight. Not that important, but also you get less kind of flinching when you're shot. So when someone's shooting you, you'll kind of like hesitate a bit at times, and you won't be able to shoot properly. That's flinch, and with focus it reduces this, or damages this or stops this, so you don't need to worry about flinch as much. So finally then, ready up. I do use this quite a lot. It's not important, but it's just nice to think that you've got enough bullets for a while. If you're going on high streaks, ready up is probably not as good. You'd probably want something like scavenger, but ready up is good because you can have the full amount of fully loaded bullets, but unfortunately it doesn't replenish them after they're gone. So when they're gone. That's the bad thing. But those have been my perks, guys. Let's finally do a quick evaluation. So the good things about the weapon, it is one of the best for starting damage compared to most of the other SMGs. For the end damage then, the lower one, it only does 20, whereas some of them, like the K7 does 15, you've got other ones doing slightly lower and some of them doing higher, so it's about average. I'm not going to talk about the dropping off time and stuff like that. What I will talk about though is the rate of fire, so it's actually a lot lower than most of the SMGs, which is kind of a bad thing obviously, but it's still it's like faster than a lot of the assault rifles, so for that reason you don't need to worry too much, but it's one of the lowest in its class. So for the magazine size then, it is down again. You get 32, whereas some of the other ones you're getting more 40s and stuff like that. So the ADS time is pretty good. It's same as most of the rest of them, except a few, like the 0.25 for the Vector and stuff like that. Headshot multipliers, I'm not really going to go into that now. Reload time, 3.2 seconds on an empty clip, which is pretty much average really, and faster than some. And 2.53 seconds is slightly slower than some, but not too much. It's not the worst, it's not the best. Again, it's about average. So this gun is about average, maximum ammo capacity, or all stuff like that. There's not really too much. Recoil is higher than a lot of them, so that's a bad thing. But the recoil, like center speed, so getting back to where it was originally, is again about average really. So it's about an average weapon, but I really like it. It's nice handling, which I don't really think you can put into actual stats. It's just the way that weapon handles, the way it is, it's just nice. And sometimes you get that about weapons, something you can't literally put down as a figure, as a number. It is what it is, okay? And I really like the weapon. So I don't know what I don't want to do, because last time I rated that AK-12 second. What I don't want to do is rate it as a number, because that's useless to you guys. What I do want to do is rate it out of 10. So if I was rating the last weapon, I would have said it'd probably be about an 8.5. This weapon, I'd definitely say it's a strong 7. There we go, guys. It's a good SMG, not great at distance, it has got a bit of recoil at times, but it's nice handling. So that's my, evaluation of the whole weapon. I hope you guys have enjoyed, found this useful. If you guys would like to see another weapon, just please leave your comments below. Anything else you'd like to see, perks, maps, anything, I'm completely open to that, so really like to do that actually. But thanks guys, I will stay tuned. Guys, stay tuned if you want to hear any news, because very soon, I'm pretty sure in the next couple of days, Modern Warfare 4 news will be leaked. But thanks guys for watching, I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video.